All these fish were caught using this method. And if you want to figure out how to do the same thing, watch my video.
What is this?
Dang, Jack, what you got there? Holy crap! Woohoo!
Wow, it's a beautiful day. Beautiful day.
Really beautiful, no wind even.
No wind, no sun.
Woo! This is the Ad Motor Tricycle. It's really awesome because it can fit multiple people on the back of this. In fact, I've had 4 people on the Ad Motor at once. It was my family member, James, Linda, those are the adults. Linda was holding the baby in the front, and there was a little kid sitting in the basket back here. They were going nice and slow, but we were able to get out to our spot 4 miles out, and what other bike is able to do that? Seating itself is really awesome because it's bench seating. There's also steps right here. So you can put your feet here and then the person behind you can pedal. It's a front wheel drive. When I spin the wheels, it's the front wheel that starts turning. There's a basket in the back, so I can carry a bunch of stuff in the back here. It holds a lot of stuff. It carries a lot of weight, has a lot of battery life. I've gone like 20, 30 miles on this bike without having to recharge it. I really like that about it. It goes really fast too. 20 miles per hour, that's a pretty fast trike. The only downside that I see is when you use it, don't turn too fast. Just go nice and easy. See, it starts to tip. Now my mom and dad rode this down today, and my mom is handicapped. She actually can't ride a regular bike because it's too dangerous for her. So Ad Motor, actually, I told them this, and they donated this bike to us, and I'm really grateful to them because now I'm able to come out here with my mom and my dad at the same time, riding on the same bike. There's nothing like it. And honestly, this is one of my favorite bikes to use. Come on, Aaron, hop on. Let's go. Today we're using live blue crabs for bait. Now, you might wonder, how am I gonna use something like this for bait? The whole thing is so hard. How are you supposed to put it through the hook? It's actually a lot more simple than you think, but it involves cutting it up and getting the right pieces. Here's what I do first. I don't like them to suffer, so I'll just kill them right off the bat by cutting it in half. 1, 2, 3, and now it's dead. All right, from here, we're gonna cut the claws off. You can save these for later. Cut the little legs off. We don't need those. All right, so we don't use the legs. And we also could just use this whole half a crab like this, put it on a big hook. That would work, but what I'm gonna do is just take the shell off like this. We don't need that. I'm gonna use just the meat. Same thing with this side, just the meat. Now, if you want to use less of this, do you see how there's multiple joints right here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can also see lines going up here. We're gonna cut it like this. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of bait. And we're gonna use a big one as well. Okay, I'm gonna put this on a bigger hook, and then these claws we're gonna use a different time. So let me show you how to put these on the hook now. All right, I want to introduce to you guys our brand new Hey Skipper travel rod. It works on the surf really well. It's a 5-piece, 9'2" surf rod that comes together really simply. Just within a matter of like 30 seconds, you can put this whole thing together. And it's carbon fiber wrapped all the way from the bottom to the tip of the rod. So it's really lightweight, really strong, powerful rod. Perfect. I'm gonna put my reel together. I'm using a 5,000 size twin power, which is the perfect size for this rod here. And within like 30 seconds to a minute, my rod is set up. It's so small, it can fit in any backpack, I can fly with it, I can travel anywhere, and it's so simple. So what I'm gonna do with this is I'm gonna set it up with one of my catch-all rigs, which essentially is a high-low rig. Now, I designed them so that the guides are smaller, which helps it cast further. There's less line slap on the guides. I keep all of our rigs in our bait box here. I've got catch-all rigs here, I've got catch-all with floats. Maybe I'll do a catch-all with floats on this one. What do you think? Now, the awesome part about these rigs is you can just take them off. They're already pre-tied, just like that, it's unraveled. Now, I made sure to tie the bottom with a really heavy-duty sinker swivel so that my sinker doesn't fly off or snap off as I'm trying to fish, because I like to fish with heavier weights sometimes. I'm throwing 4 ounces today. And you don't want that to come off because sinkers are not cheap and they're hard to bring, so I don't want to keep losing sinkers. Now I keep all my sinkers in this other bait box here. Probably put a 3 ounce for now. There we go. Set up in less than 2 minutes. Now these floats, will help attract fish in, and they'll keep the bait from sitting down like this. It'll keep it floating. Really awesome color. It looks like these ghost shrimp that are naturally here. And what we're gonna do is, you see these little joints where the legs were? We're gonna put the hook through that hole and then hook it through. These are called crab knuckles, and this is the way to fish them. Same thing with the bottom hook. Gonna put it through that hole, put it through. I'm gonna put a piece of shrimp on here just in case that comes off. I've got both baits. There we go. Crab, shrimp. Now the next important part is where to place the bait. Look at where you're casting. Pick a spot. Now the way I pick a spot is I'm looking at a sandbar right now. I want one in front of the sandbar and one behind the sandbar. So you can tell the sandbar because there's white foam and you can see the waves crashing into the sand. This area, bunch of crabs, bunch of like shrimps, bunch of bait like to stay in that area. When the waves hit the sand, it causes it to churn up the bait. When the bait's all churned up, the bigger fish are gonna be cruising up and down, feeding on these baits. So I'm gonna cast it past the sandbar. It's important to get it past it, so I'll have to walk out a little bit. There we go. Now from here, I'm just gonna leave the rod, don't touch it, wait for a big pull. When I was fishing with my cousins, something they could not stop doing is every single time they saw any kind of little movement, they would run and grab the rod and start reeling it. That is the wrong way to do it. I had to keep explaining to them. You gotta let the fish eat. Now, I got another rod set up over here. Come over here. This rod is our Sure Catch rig. This is our Sure Catch rig. It comes with 3 of them in each pack. And now the awesome part is that this part slides back and forth. So you can attach a sinker that slides, and then when a big fish pulls, it wouldn't even know. Very inconspicuous. This is more for bigger fish. It's got a bigger hook, so I'm gonna use a bigger bait. And I'm gonna use half a crab on this one. We're gonna stick it through the knuckle just like this. And it's gonna come out this side. Ugh. There we go. So now when a big fish comes, it can just swallow the whole thing, crunch down on it, and when it crunches down, it's gonna just start swimming away with it. As it starts to swim away, it has no idea it's on my line. Now these circle hooks, they'll set the hook themselves, so you don't need to jerk and set them. You just gotta reel it in. And it doesn't get easier than that. That's how you use crab for bait. Let's start catching some fish. I'm putting a big crab for a big redfish. This one's going far. There we go. We're gonna get something big on this one, guys. Hey. Hey. Yeah! I just casted this one out. This one's something bigger than a whiting, that's for sure. I love this rod because it's so sensitive and it's so lightweight. Oh, it's peel and drag. Red drum, red drum. Yeah! Woo-hoo. Look at that. Swallowed the whole bait too. Look at the tail, it's nice and blue. You on? Hey, look at that. That's a nice size one. I'm pretty sure this is perfectly on the dot, keeper sized. My dad's on a fish too. That one has the chum cage on it.
Come on, baby, we have fish.
One after another. It looks like a school came through. These are keepers. I know we're eating for dinner tonight, but I'm hoping we get some more different kind of fish too. But that's a great example of how crab works. As long as you're in the right spot, crab works as a really great bait. All right, this rig is really special because I'm attaching a chum rig to the bottom of it. I'm gonna crush these claws up and put them in here. The fish can't eat inside this cage right here. This is a bait cage. It can't eat it, but it can smell it. I'm gonna attach actual crab the same way onto the hook, like that. Now for these, we're gonna crush them. How am I gonna do that? All right, take a look. Crabs are all crushed up now. The claws are crushed, and we're gonna put this inside this cage. So now this is filled with crab. They can't eat this, but they can eat what's on the hook. It's a little bit cheap, but that's fishing. Anything to get a little bit of an edge. If at the end of the day I catch 1 or 2 more redfish than I was going to, that is a lot more than I wanted to catch. And I think that's a win. So now everyone here is gonna be using crabs. Let's get fishing. Perfect. that went right over the sandbar. So now all my rods here are right over the sandbar. My dad is pumping up ghost shrimp. He might use those as well. Try again, just try to get one. Have you got one yet? Try this one. And I'll pull the whole thing out. Hey, you're good at it. God, you check so many holes, nothing. Oh, something's biting this.
Hey, last rod, first rod, third rod.
Let me do this one. It's slack. I'm on. I didn't know it was on. Good call, Aaron. Oh, this is a big one, guys. Oh, it's big. I see it in the surf. Ooh, I'm nervous, guys. I'm nervous. I don't want to lose it. So I'm going to let it fight. I'm going to let it tire itself out there. This is a nice big one. 2 people on. Catfish. He got a catfish. Mine's not a catfish. If mine's a catfish, it's a huge catfish. I see it in the surf. It's a big one, guys. Big black drum. Holy cow, big black drum. Oh yeah. See that chum cage? That's probably what attracted the big black drum to this. Still got crab in his mouth, right? Perfectly hooked. Gomex's pliers.
It's got a little hair on its chin. It has a little beard.
Yeah. Ooh, you hear it drumming? Listen, it was like doo, doo. Look, feel his lips with your lips. Feel his lips.
I see his tongue.
You wanna see? Wow, getting so much love. This is a great example. Drums love crabs. Pompano love crabs. Red drum, black drum, sheep's head, a lot of things like crabs. And it's not really a bait that you expect to use on the beach, but it works really well. No, it didn't. It ate the small crab. Now the good thing about crabs is that little fish, it's hard for them to peck it off. The bad thing is once they're gone, and you don't get that many pieces out of one crab. And it takes a little bit of time to actually cut it up and prepare it correctly. First of all, I like to kill it first. I don't like to kill it first, but it's just more humane that way. Kill it first. Take off the knuckles, take off the claws, then take the shell off. I'm gonna cut knuckles like this. Now I can put this in the chum cage here. I've got a bunch of bait right here. That's all you get from one crab. There's the knuckle right there. You want to put it through this hole. That is a perfect size bait right there. All right. Sit it here, set the drag. If it's too tight, I lock it down and a big fish pulls it, it's gonna snap my line. So you want to make sure that it's just tight enough so that it leaves a mark on your finger when you pull it. And that's tight enough. Pompano! Yeah! Good job. What'd you get it on?
Ghost shrimp.
See, you switched it from fish bites, right?
Yes.
I told you that fish bites don't work. You gotta use a live bait, man. Good job.
Ghost shrimp tied
With my elastic thread.
yeah.
So far we got black drum, red drum, pompano.
You look happy, Hannah.
First time you caught a pompano here? Yeah. Oh! Oh, I'm on! Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Woohoo! Papa, yes. I think this is a red drum, it's big. When it's this big, you gotta let it fight. You can't just horse the thing the whole time. Black drum, because I got crabs on here. Nice one. Honestly, I'm really loving these Gomex's pliers because the sheath is really helpful to have next to on my hip. So when I get a fish, I can just quickly unhook it. Wow! Another one!
Hold it.
Whatever, I'll bring it in. Oh, look like it. Little swim forward. What is this now? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, it's a whiting.
All right, we ran out of crabs, so now what we're just gonna use is this ghost shrimp here. Yeah, I only brought 4 crabs, but we got a ton of fish on those crabs. But these ghost shrimps are similar to crabs, and what we do with the ghost shrimp is we have to secure it with this Invisa thread. And with this thread, it keeps it on the hook. So whatever comes and picks this up, it's not gonna be able to nip it off so easily. This one I'm casting in front of the sandbar. Get it, Jack. Get it, grab it, grab it, grab it. Yeah. Is it on? Oh, it's peeling the drag, huh? I think it's another drum. Jack, go over this way. Yeah, it's on. All right, we're on, boys. Tip down, Dad. There you go. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, this one's peeling drag.
Red drum.
Red drum, Dad?
Yeah.
Nice. And Jack's got another one on here. I just casted both of these out. Oh, popping. Oh, yeah. Come on, Dad. Come on, Dad. Don't pull it out of his mouth. Don't pull it out of his mouth. The hook's coming off. Look, just about to come off.
Not with sticky hook.
Yeah.
Not sticky hook.
Yeah. And a poppino at the same time.
Wow,
I just cast both of them out at the same time. 2 fish at once. Look at that. Red drum, pompano. Our setup is working so well. The chum rig, the high-low rigs, the catch-all rig, the sure catch rig, the new rod. This is an awesome experience. And if you want to get on fish just like us, visit our website. We are the #1 beach fishing store out there, period. I got all sorts of stuff. I've got the rigs, I've got the bait, I've got the elastic thread, everything you need to get a lot of fish. Whoa, let me get this one. Yeah! I think this is a pompano. Pompano! Woohoo! You guys coming over for dinner? This one was on the shore catch rig. See that? Check, check, check. What'd you got? What'd you got? I think it's pompano. Yeah, I think it's pompano. Does it feel strong? Could be a whiting. I think it's pompano.
It's swimming back and forward.
For sure. This is for sure, okay, the pompano. For sure! Baby pump. Yeah! Mom, here. Hold it.
Woo! There's something in there.
You got something on there, right?
Yeah. Whoa, whoa.
Kick in his head.
Whoa.
Let me see, let me see. I think it's a pompano, Mom. Please, please, please be pompano. That's a bluefish. That's pretty much every single species we can catch out here. All we're missing is like a sheep's head. This is a bluefish. Good job, Mom.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay, high five. That was bad. Come on, for real.
That's it.
All right. Oh, you got it. Okay, good job.
Hey, Jack. Jack.
Whiting. I think I missed it. Oh no, it's on. It's on. It's not huge though. Seems like the whitings are coming in now. Holy cow, we have a ton of fish now. We'll give that to Jack. I don't want that.
Oh.
Ah. Hold on, I gotta tie it back on my.
Still on.
Yeah, yeah.
Do
Let
it,
me
do it.
tie it on my line. Let me tie my. Just hold it. Ah. No, don't reel it in anymore. Come on. Hey, hold this still. Now I gotta attach it to each other with a uni to uni knot. All right, now I can close it up. All right. Look at this. Holy crap. Holy crap. Freaking giant sheep's head. Look at that giant sheep's head. Wow. This thing hooked it so perfectly. Look at that inside its mouth. I'm flossing its teeth right now. Another species. You gotta have the right rigs and you gotta be fishing the right areas. That was crazy because I snapped my line and I ran into the water and I found my line. Go, Jack. Look at that, guys. That concludes my day. I got one of every single fish. I got a ton of pompano. This is one of my best days of fishing in a while. Oh, and Jack's on another fish right now. This is an awesome time. Now I gotta untangle my rig. Dang, Jack, what you got there? That looks big. Oh, it's a pompano. It's a pompano, Jack. Whoa, that's huge, Jack. Whoa, dude. Just stay away from the water. It's careful, it's spiky right here. It's a spike right there.
Well, yeah, hold it tight, okay?
This rig is the high-low rig that we sell on our website. This is catching fish after fish after fish. And the best part is, after you're done using it, you can put it back in the rig spool and use it again and again. Unless a big fish with sharp teeth bite it off. Yummy, yummy. Pompey, yes. Tonight, right? Come on, say. Wow, that's moving all the way over here. Whoa, that's a humongous whiting. Holy cow, I've never seen one this big. What the heck? Wow, it's a big red drum. Holy crap. Oh my God, Dad. Look at that. The size of my forearm. That's a big forearm too. Whew. We must have caught like 100 pounds of fish today. It has been non-stop. But honestly, it's not like this every single time we come out here. Today's a really lucky day. We had the right baits, we had the right rigs, we had the right rods, and we had the right spot. And it doesn't always line up that way. The crabs, I don't typically use crabs on the beach that much. I've just started using them more often. The last time I used them, I caught a ton of bonnethead shark, and that was all I caught that day. So it really depends on the day. Sometimes you'll bring crabs out and nothing bites it. Sometimes you'll bring crabs out and you'll have a day like today. My opinion, bring out multiple kinds of baits. The best thing that you can do is probably live bait. Second thing you can do is fresh dead baits. Third thing you can do is salted baits. And I recommend bringing all three to the beach. I don't typically use crabs that much. It was really easy to just cut it up, put it on the rig, cast it out, and it was really fantastic because we were catching all sorts of different fish. I have 100 pounds of fish right now of just a huge miscellaneous bag, and I'm gonna freeze them up, I'm gonna fillet them out, and I'm gonna be able to feed myself, my friends, and my family for weeks and weeks to come. And that's what this is all about. Here at Hey Skipper, we wanna inspire you to get outside, go fishing, catch fish, and cook it up for your friends and family. There's nothing better than making memories out here on the beach, and with our gear, you'll be able to catch fish after fish after fish. I want to thank you guys for watching. Those of you who are already subscribed to us, thank you guys so much for watching week after week. We put a video out every single Thursday, and we've been doing this for about 6 years now. And some of you guys have been following us since the beginning, and I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Me and Erin really appreciate it. And for those of you who don't know, my wife Erin, she films this whole show. She's the behind the scenes girl that makes everything happen. And it's really not an everyday thing where you find a partner that shares the same passion as you. Not only that, but we built a business together. We built this channel together. And a lot of you guys don't see her on camera, but I want you guys to know how much work she puts into making these videos. She's standing out here, she's sitting, she's filming the entire thing. And I think she's a one-of-a-kind girl. Nobody else has done this. I don't think anybody else can be able to do it like we do it. And honestly, without her, the show wouldn't happen. I want you guys to comment below. Shout out to Erin, she's the best. Give a like for Erin, she's the best. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next week. Holy cow, this thing is freaking heavy. Feel this, Mom, come here.
I got it. I feel strong. Whoa. That's more than 100 pounds.
All right.
Yeah, it looks very natural on you.
It's not that heavy. All right, this thing is so heavy I actually can't carry it on my back. I'll have to put it in the back of the ad motor. Whoa. All right.